This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
What do we got here? Beltline. Okay, I didn't know this. What's this story here? Hang on, I'm reading some things. Beltline aerial enforcement results in... so 2 days of Beltline aerial reinforcement.
I saw a couple people pulled over.
67 traffic stops. 4 100-mile-an-hour plus violations. That's shake and bake on a Beltline.
100. I've seen people zooming and weaving.
You think faster than 100 miles an hour? Well, I'll see.
Usually there's not a license plate on it.
I see it on crotch rockets, not in 18-wheelers.
Yeah, yesterday. I was out towards...
Spring.
Going towards Oconomowoc.
Crotch rockets.
And yeah, he and it was bad because he tried to get around like 4 or 5 cars, and he was right on the top of a curve.
Right.
And a car was coming the other way. He had to squeeze in between them. And then one of the other cars at the very front had to, get into the gravel. It was bad.
You're just back there waiting for a plastic fender to fly up in the air.
I was like, as long as he didn't hurt everybody but himself, whatever.
By the way, Matt Damon's going to make the Evel Knievel movie.
Matt Damon.
That's going to be cool. I'm excited. I can't wait. Love Evel Knievel. During a 2-day enforcement Beltline, 67 traffic stops, 4 violations over 100 miles an hour. Rookie numbers, people. Madison Police Department. Now the police crackdown April 14th, 16th. I guess I did see some cop cars out there.
I did.
4 100-mile-an-hour violations. 2 motorcycles riding recklessly together. 9 flex lane violations. That must be when the red X is out.
I see that time.
All the time.
I'm like...
All the time.
Why not just have it open all the time?
I don't know. Because I think we'll get used to going too fast. You think they'll think we'll take...
you just enforce it.
We'll take it for granted, and then all of a sudden we're all going 80 all day.
Well, no, because then you're basically all you're saying is when this is the green light's on, it's go time. Like, Mario, here we go.
2 OWI violations. 1 hazardous material tanker driving 15 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Uh-oh.
An average speed. What do you think the average speed of for traffic stops involving speeding was? What magic number do you think it was?
80.
The average speed of all speeders.
80.
Not surprised at all. 83. Not surprised in the least.
83.
That feels about right.
I don't go nowhere near that. I mean, I don't mind, like, okay, you're clipping up to 60, 65,
it's
or
like
65,
They like
70.
the functionality of that at 83 until they decide to go out and then play cops and then hit their hit their, what do they call it?
Quota.
Yeah, it's all good until it's quota time.
I don't know if
then it's like, all right,
anymore.
boys, peel it back a little bit.
No, I totally think that flex lane, it absolutely works.
What is I could not agree more. I think it's fantastic.
It's made it.
You're going to have speedy assholes anywhere. Go to Chicago. If you ever spent any time in Chicago, this out here is it's a walk in the park.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not.
You'll be sitting there. You might start watching rest of Game of Thrones or something like that. Because if you have to do that every day, you're adding at least an hour. It's nuts.
And the people or the things that I perceive to be going 100 miles an hour are very far and few between. And that's stupid. That's ridiculous. You'll see and that's either young people, motorcycles, crotch rockets,
or people that don't care,
or stolen, or maybe a stolen car. But no. I don't see 100 miles an hour. I don't.
Oh, you don't see it as.
And
I
can tell the difference. I can tell the difference between 75 and 100.
I've seen people going 100 easily, several times.
Yeah,
several.
But
times.
I'll be doing 70,
especially when they get closer to the other highway.
You can kind of tell when somebody's going 85, 90.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
They just zip past you, and it's just they're bobbing and weaving through traffic. I'm like, where do you have to go that fast? It's just a dumb mentality.
Wisconsin State Patrol reminds drivers speed limit on the Beltline 55. Yuck, yuck. Any conviction for driving more than 25 over the speed limit, mandatory 15-day suspension, person's driver's license.
15 days?
15 days.
The people
cool.
that are going that fast aren't going to really care about 15 days.
What is the official, unofficial speed limit on the Beltline, people?
The official, unofficial?
Give me a number. We'll round them off. 3210941. We'll round it off. I want the official, unofficial speed of the Beltline. I would say, and I would say
60.
Every
65.
caller would say 65.
Yeah.
You get away with murder at 65.
Until
I have passed 100 cops on the Beltline going 65. They don't even look up from their Playboy or their tuna fish sandwich, or donut, or whatever the cop meme is today.
That's the new fin is tuna fish sandwiches.
I don't know. I love tuna fish. I love tuna.
You know, I thought I did, and then I got a bad whiff of one, and I haven't been able to shake it. Oh, it was
Tuna
bad.
fish?
Yeah.
Oh, you got bad tuna. That was not Charlie tuna. You must have got Chuck tuna.
No, I got chicken of the sea.
What is your no speeding ticket number on the Beltline? That's the number I need. Hi, how's it going? What's your number?
The average speed on the Beltline is 70 miles an hour.
Yeah. No argument. No argument. What's your magic number? Is that your magic number?
75.
75. All right. But it's 75 your no ticket number.
Right. No tickets at 75 yet.
Okay. How do you feel about 75? You like 75?
I think that's a bit much.
I think you're fitty at 75.
Yeah. I think that's getting to the. I don't know.
Definitely ticket worthy.
Yeah, I would not be going
75.
I'm not going that fast.
20 over. I think that's ticket worthy.
Yeah. I'm not going that fast.
I think so too. Yeah.
Okay, so you've that's your average. Huh? You've gotten away with 70, 75.
Yeah. I mean, it's what everybody's doing. You just got to stay the same speed as traffic.
Exactly.
I will tell you. The Beltline is interesting. You'll get a different experience in every lane in the Beltline.
Mm-hmm.
Like the right lane's a different experience. The flex Ricky Bobby lane.
Yeah.
Clearly a different experience.
They should change it to that. The Ricky Bobby lane.
Yeah, the Ricky Bobby lane.
Yeah,
the Ricky Bobby. Yeah, I'm flying through the air. I'm definitely flying through the air.
What is the right lane? The Subaru lane?
The Subaru lane.
No. That's on the other side.
I have been in the flex lane and had people riding my ass at 75. Hard.
Oh, yeah.
Hard.
Me too.
Hard. And I get by and they're gone.
Yep. Which is the people that they caught.
And I just don't want the $300 ticket. I'd rather spend it at the golf course or the
it's the gift that keeps on giving because your insurance jumps up, and they're looking for a reason now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
100%. All right, thanks, dude.
Yep.
All right, what is your magic no ticket number?
Well, happy freaking Friday.
Well, happy Friday, dude.
Hey, dude, you want me running down the Beltline in my loaded dump truck at 75 miles an hour and you be stopped in front of me?
Oh, you're
the Beltline's backed up?
Oh, it's no good.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope. Why? Does your truck fully loaded go 75?
Oh, it'll do 80.
Oh, rookie numbers.
Yeah.
Are that? And that's the big dumper, right? What do you got? Dirt in there.
Big dumper on it.
All right. No, but I think there's a difference between. I don't think those trucks loaded should be going 75. Can you even get to 75 in the Beltline?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Well, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, probably anytime after 10 o'clock.
All right. It sounds like you're threatening to rear end me. Is what this call sounds like.
Oh no, but it's a safety issue. You know, I mean, I've seen where the traffic is slowed down up by Seminole Highway. I got my flashers on. I got my strobes on,
right.
And I'm slowing down, and a guy flew by me, and right there by Culver's and Ashley Furniture, he goes flying by me, and I seen him slam right in the back end of a pickup truck because he wasn't paying attention.
For sure.
I mean, that's crazy. No, that was a loaded vehicle.
Yep.
A semi or somebody.
Yep.
I mean, he'd have killed 3 or 4 people.
Would you say there's a correlation between speed and bad drivers? Or do you think it's good people going fast, or is it bad people going fast?
It depends.
It's both. I mean, being up at that high in a truck.
Yeah, I feel like
to see the stuff that we can see inside them vehicles.
Okay. Well, yeah, I see a correlation between
somebody's rubbing one out on the Beltline.
I see a correlation between somebody in a Porsche 911 in the flex lane driving pretty good at 75, and some dude with a bumper hanging off a Corolla going 80 in the flex lane. I feel like there's like cause and effect there. You know?
Yeah, your AMT pacer over there, right?
Yeah. All right, man. Thanks, dude.
Okay, later, bye.
He just threatened to kill me with a dump truck. Did you hear that? We have that on tape. Slow down, or I will vaporize you with my dump truck. Okay. Oh my God, that's the whiskey. There it is. It's coming up. It's coming up.
I'll do 70 for the most part, and I travel it multiple times a day.
Yep.
Yeah.
For work. But yeah, Lance, you need to tell Johnny's mom to go take a shower before you start down there.
Oh, he's making a tuna fish joke. Oh, dude.
Dude, it was. That's probably why.
They just put my mother in a nursing home, for Christ's sake.
I know,
dude.
that's what made it easier.
Jeez. All right, so in conclusion, so based on all the calls I just had, it seems like the safe speed on the Beltline is somewhere between 25 and 85.
I'll tell you what.
Somewhere in there, I'm going to give you a big window.
I'm just going to stick between my 60 and 65.
Yeah,
I'll stick right in there.
That feels right.
Yeah,
it doesn't. Sliding scale.
I don't need to have any other problems.
I mean, most times you don't have a choice.
Because once the traffic starts going, but that's the thing. It takes one thing, a small little pullover, right. Some vehicle, whatever it is, and then everybody just starts slowing down, and then bam, 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 bam.
But I have to agree that the flex lane has to be considered a success.
Yeah,
it's really, I think, cleared things out and gotten people where they want to go 3 minutes faster.
3 minutes you got now. That's why I'm saying those people speeding.
Yeah,
literally, you're probably like 30 seconds or something like that difference. I'm like, it's so stupid.
It feels like somewhere between 65, somewhere right around 65, makes the Beltline work pretty efficiently. I think that's fair. I think enough people are feeling like they're, with all the expenditure in the lane and all the crap we got to put up with to keep that thing humming. It seems like 65 seems to be the magic bullet.
I think it is. I think like I said.
I mean, you're going to have assholes at 100. You're going to have assholes at 35 on the Beltline.
Yeah.
65 seems to be right. But it's a mystery. The Beltline it's a mystery of speed. It's and what's legal. Like I said, I've been 70.
It's called an infrastructure issue.
Yes. And and you think about, and I think where some of the conversation is the people going 100 with that wall right there at the flex lane, which I think bothers some people. It probably keeps some people out of the flex lane as well. But you got to consider that a success. I think it feels successful.
Yeah.
Threatening to kill me with a dump truck. The 100-mile-an-hour people, they're the ones that are going to muck up the rest of us, getting away with 65, 70. Yes. So if you could, bring the average down, make us all look better. Is that fair?
It's fair.
I don't know. You get away with that.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
There's a restaurant in Shanghai, China that's raising some eyebrows here with its eco-friendly cuisine. Great to think about the environment. This restaurant builds upon a theme of nature and takes things a little bit to the extreme. A fine dining eatery caters a 15-course authentic rainforest experience.
Oh, wow.
And charges like $550, right, for this 15-course meal. The meal ends with a dessert made out of elephant's poop.
Monkey brains.
No, elephant poop.
Oh.
A popular food blogger, this person that went over there to share her experience at the restaurant, and she said it serves dishes that are made out of tree leaves that you're required to dip in some sauce, honey-coated ice cubes.
The mystery sauce.
Yeah, and a dessert that is apparently everybody loves. This is flowers inserted into elephant dung.
Really?
So the desserts feature a base of elephant dung that looks like crispy crumbles. The chef adds herbal perfume to it so it doesn't stink on your way in. Should have been staying on the way out. Nothing that leaves your body should ever enter it again.
I don't disagree with that.
So besides fruit jam, pollen, and honey sorbet, To make it even more immersive experience, customers can take a dessert tour and choose the perfume and jam they would like to add.
Is it like a fig jam or something? I'm trying to figure out what the consistency is of it.
That's what you pick a jam to go on top of this crumble of.
Okay.
They basically break it down to look like Dutch apple pie or something.
That's not helping. You think you're helping, but
and
that's
then
not.
You take and you dip this flour into other stuff, and then I guess just eat a poo leaf.
Cool.
For $550.
Right. Maybe you'll see God or talk to God or something. I think we used to call that acid in the 60s.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
That's a great question. That is a great question. I could say a scorpion. We ate scorpions out at the golf outing. That dude from Milwaukee, I don't remember their name. They had petrified scorpions in a shot glass. They were selling them. And then it wasn't tequila. Was it vodka? Maybe it was. It was something like that. It had it was a weird. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was just whatever the liquid it had some sort of alcohol, but it was Yeah, you'd eat it was the scorpion shot, and they were like
scorpion, and it was like you were chewing on
celery
wood or something. It was strange.
I know you would be that.
I was already drunk, so I didn't give a crap. I don't know. Game feed. Raccoon. What do you think's weird? Squirrel. I don't know.
Squirrel's weird.
I mean, we used to eat squirrel.
Gamey. Yeah, I know. It tastes super
gamey. We used to eat that
gamey.
as kids. I think I've eaten shark.
Yeah, I've eaten alligator and shark.
Shark, alligator. I can't think of anything insane. I mean, death-defying.
If you think about it.
Anybody? What the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
I think if you think about it.
I feel like a sissy.
It's fish eggs are kind of weird.
No, I think I've had snake before in Florida. That was good. It was fine. It was like jerky, I think. Like snake bites. It was almost like an appetizer.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's not really anything weird.
I've had snake but I'm not. I don't go that route to just be like, here's something weird that. Did you hear that one guy? He had his foot amputated, but he kept the foot and he cooked his own foot.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He ate himself. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And then fed it to his friend.
Yeah, and then two of them bowed out. They couldn't do it.
Forgot about that. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, have you ever had beef tongue?
What's it taste like?
Yeah, I didn't eat it. I was a little kid, and my grandpa had it in the sink. That thing was huge. That thing is like 2 or 3 feet long. That thing's gigantic.
That's what
she
said.
And I'm like, there's no way I'm touching that.
I'll tell you what it reminds me of, and it's the one thing I hate to this day that I hated as a kid is liver. I cannot. There is something about that flavor that just makes me gag. The instant gag reflex.
You need to put onions and apples on it.
What about something?
Fried onions and apples? Liver's good stuff.
I've had chocolate-covered grasshoppers. A lot of people eat grasshoppers for protein.
Yeah. No, I still don't.
What about like take some at the zoo, like a camel? Can you eat a camel?
Toe.
All right, man. I set you up for that. All right, thanks. Hi, how's it going? Hello.
Hey, are we still talking about the eating weird stuff?
What's the weirdest thing you ate?
Dude, I win. As a kid, I ate a kid's booger for $10.
Oh, dude.
Schmales kid. I bet you $10 the Schmales kid eats it.
Another dude's booger. It wasn't one of those like
that's pretty
it's
good.
Dry, then it's like a whip. Did
you have witnesses?
No. This thing was like 2 inches long and hanging from his finger.
Were there witnesses? I mean, for $10, that's a lot of money for a kid.
That made me gag.
There were witnesses. I don't talk to any of them anymore, but there's witnesses.
Oh my god, dude, that's worse than like man chowder. That's disgusting. Oh,
yeah, it's pretty bad.
More power to you. But $10.
How old were you? He didn't know any better.
Oh.
I don't know, 25.
I knew you were going to say that.
I don't know how old I was. I don't remember.
Like
it was
10.
a while ago.
What kid's got 10? Well, if you got 10 guys betting $1, whatever. There's nothing poison in that. It's just mucus.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I'm kind of weird. I don't know if it was a booger, but
well, we knew that. We knew that before. All right, man. Thanks.
Yeah, but
eating another kid's boogers, man.
That is, he took the cake. That's disgusting.
That's epic. That's neighborhood legend right there. Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, the weirdest thing I've had tarantula, giant tarantulas. I've eaten crickets and grasshoppers.
Yeah, I've had that. How did they? I bet frog legs would be considered weird. I love frog legs. Where did you have them over on the Mississippi? How did they prepare the tarantula?
They steamed it.
Oh,
yeah, and then they curl up.
Where was it from?
It was from Afghanistan.
They're huge. Yeah, those things are like 4 feet long, aren't they?
Yeah.
You mean
Are
a
the
camel
legs,
spider?
Are the legs? Yeah, the camel spider. Are they like crab legs?
No, you can't eat the legs.
So you eat
It's basically, you eat what it is. It's right behind the head. It's
the thorax?
You peel the arm, yep, you peel the armor part off, and you basically, it's almost like oysters.
Wow.
Oh, God. So you're just eating a bunch of spider organs?
Wow.
Yep.
That's
And
interesting.
What it tastes like? Not good?
Kind of like oysters.
Yeah. Well, I love oysters. I would be. A lot of people are have a huge gag factor with slimy things.
Yep.
And it was a camel spider.
Like a quail egg at Takara. I don't know if they still do it up in Middleton. They do when you get an oyster shooter, they put a quail egg in it, so it's like twice as slimy, and it's got because the quail egg's yellow and huge and looks gross. But it's like a test of manhood. If you pass it, you become a man.
Yeah, I'll be a sissy then.
Well, you'll always be a sissy.
Oh yeah.
And then when I was 15, when Wally Gators was still uptown, they had a goldfish eating contest. I ate 136 goldfish.
You ate 136 goldfish.
Yep.
And what did you win?
Just under $1,000. I had to split between me and another guy.
All right, so the goldfish are pre-dead or are they alive?
Nope, they were alive. They were swimming around in a bowl.
Oh God, dude, can you feel them in your body?
No, right when
you chewed them
before.
You chewed them?
I actually have a culinary degree, and when you were talking about that poop stuff, that's something and all the time I've cooked in restaurants, and I've never even thought about doing that.
Yeah. So tell me about this goldfish thing. Do you chew the head off or something, or how do you
swallow them whole? And right when they hit the stomach, it's instantly they dissolve because the stomach acid.
Yeah.
You drink them. You're drinking them with water, so.
That's so gross. That to me.
How does David Blaine spit it back out? Then there has to be some sort of weird.
He spits out a live goldfish.
Yeah, he'll swallow it.
That's pretty rude, dude, to eat live goldfish. Yeah. I mean, that's they're nice.
Oscars.
They're nice little.
Oh, whatever. It's a goldfish.
Come on, man.
They don't have a memory.
Not when their head gets bit off. All right, man. All right. You're weird. All right. Talk to you later. Hi. How's it going?
Hello?
Yes. What'd you eat? I need Pepto-Bismol just listening to this talk break.
I ended up back in school. I did a mixture of chocolate milk with ketchup, mayo, a kid spit in it. Yeah, I was the weirdest kid ever. You mix anything together, I would eat it.
Did you eat Elmer's
Glue? I would
Glue?
drink it. Didn't matter what it was. And then we also had a Fear Factor thing at school.
Yeah.
And that we had to eat a cockroach for the very end of it.
Oh, wow.
So me and my friend went in it. We're like, yeah, we're going to get first place, stuff like that. He got first place. I got second.
So you...
And the other person we were with got third, and the only reason she got third is because she got sick.
What did she eat that made her sick?
The cockroach.
Oh, wow. Dude, that is bad news. So what did the number one place kid eat?
He ate all the same things we did. He got through the cockroach before all of us did, so he finished everything first.
So he had to eat a cockroach?
I was about halfway through it by the time the other girl ended up getting sick, and I just got auto second place.
And then how many people spit into your drink that you guys drank?
Normally it was one person, but sometimes up to three.
Oh!
Yeah.
Dude!
How much liquid?
I can say, the worst part with that cockroach was those legs would get stuck in your throat.
Oh, now I'm starving. There you go. How much liquid was in the spit, vomit, mayonnaise shot, or whatever you had going? How much?
I was going to say, the chocolate milk was completely full. It was one of those little milk cartons you got from the school.
That is absolutely...
And they would just add the ketchup packets, the mayo packets.
And who decided, you know what, let me spit in that. You spit in this?
Yeah, one of the kids is like, yeah, I don't think you're gonna drink this. And I started drinking it. He's like, no, you're definitely not gonna drink it now. And he spit in it, and I still drank it.
Oh,
I'm like, I don't care. I'm a kid.
That's some serious money. Man, you have an iron gut, dude. That's incredible.
I never got sick from it.
Yeah, and then did you give up your life of drinking weird bodily fluids, or do you still do it every once in a dark?
Oh no, I don't do that anymore.
All right.
I still will drink random stuff mixed together, but not with spit.
Yeah, that was it. That is classy. That's a lot of money, dude. Where'd all that money come from?
Would you?
Hey,
Is that $1,000?
Kids had allowances for some reason, and
Damn.
it just paid off. Let's just say that.
Would you be like that other guy that called in and eat somebody else's booger?
Hey, it depends how much they pay.
Man, if you spit,
If
If it's enough money, sure.
if you spit in
no
chocolate milk
No,
and then launch
no.
a snot rocket into it,
No. You know how you were?
would you do
mean-
it for $10,000?
No.
Really?
No.
Man,
10,000, yeah, 10,000, sure.
Yeah, you could get like, hey, can you
It's
get
so
free
much-
dinner at Daly's?
it's so much money.
Hey, you do that enough times for $10,000, that could easily buy yourself a house.
Well, that's all right. You'll swallow worse stuff in prison someday. All right, dude. Thanks, buddy.
Yep,
That's
no problem.
That is classic, dude, and sick as hell.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts,
Did you know that the hottest chili pepper in the world is so hot it could kill you?
or you can listen to this one.
Bears can smell your menstruation.
I can smell your menstruation.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Talking a little forward, Mad Town.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, big dog? How are you?
I'm great. It's good to be back.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday is
Big
right.
plans for the weekend? You got your freshly starched flannel on? Where are you headed? Breakfast? What do you got? A date? You got a
Gotta
date?
get some breakfast.
You must have a date
This
this
is
morning.
lightweight.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'll go to a lumberjack convention after this.
How was your? How was your hail experience this morning?
Oh, yeah. Were you in?
light hail? Town of Middleton, so light hail. Not
No,
too bad.
did you drive? Were you driving in it?
No.
Okay. I want to see
I
if
don't
any.
wake up till like 8:15.
I hear you, buddy. Well, we don't. I wanted to see if anybody actually, if anything got destroyed. I haven't seen any pictures of
Sig's house. I just showed you that.
Well, yeah, that was a little piece off his siding, but
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, we lived. All right, so what's going on? What do we got here?
Ford Madison's back. Our home opener's tomorrow night. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
back in town. Home opener 6 o'clock tomorrow night. The season kicks off and we get rolling.
All right. What do people need to do? Where do they need to go? Tell everybody how to become a fanatic.
Well, yeah, we've been so fortunate to have amazing fan support since the start. It's our 7th season.
That's
believe it or
so
not.
crazy.
Yeah, it seems like it's gone.
Was that
pretty
7
quick.
years
Awesome.
since we were there for the kickoff?
Yeah, 2019.
With the mayor when we went out
in the
and kicked
snow.
off.
If you remember
In the snow, it was snowing that
So
night.
April 2019, we opened in April. It snowed one day in April.
That
One
was
day.
our night.
April 27th.
It was
4 inches of
hilarious.
snow.
Yeah.
Game was delayed like 50 minutes because we had to plow the field.
Yep.
So no snow tomorrow. Looks great. Going to be fun. And we continue to invest in the fan experience and invest in the stadium. A lot of family stuff. Petting zoo from Haven's Petting Farm, balloon artists, face painters, DJ pregame, and then a lot of new food and beverage offerings and new merch as well. So
The merch
continue
is
to
second to none.
invest in the fan experience. Continue to clean up Breeze Stevens Field and make it a great place to watch a match.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't do the wacky stuff like the Mount. You don't shoot midgets out of cannons and stuff, do you?
I don't think we're allowed to use
don't?
that word anymore. We have an HR department. Back in the day, we used to.
Why do
Yeah.
you think
Yeah, we used to do stuff. Or I think the proper name is Little Person Wrestling. We did do that once. And Vern will tell you, and I'll tell you that we won't do that again. We only did that once. That was not the little. The lead wrestler, like the Hulk Hogan of the Little Person Wrestling, enjoyed the Budweiser Tall Boys. And it was a post game event. So and then he got the microphone. So it wasn't.
You think he
wasn't as family friendly as we wanted.
You think
Looked like a giant barrel in his hand,
I was going to say, you think he get paid to drink shorties instead of giant tall boys in his hands. That's so weird.
Sponsorship deal?
But yes, absolutely. You'd think you'd have your own brand. They're missing out on opportunities there. All right, so no midgets is what you're saying this year.
No, that's it's soccer. We have a great fan base. We do a lot of fun stuff, but we really let the game do the talking and don't put people out of candy.
Okay, so that's a hard no.
Do you know what I noticed of the hundreds of times that I'm there now is even if you're not a soccer fan, you can go there and still have like a great time with everything else that's going on. You know?
Yeah, and like we've tried to build it, our fans have built it. It's like a gathering place. Right?
Yes.
Like so whether you're behind the net, cheering, yelling, not talking to anybody, just yelling the whole game, or if you're just like having a beer and hanging out, there's something for everybody. And we've shifted the atmosphere a bit to make sure it's good for kids too. Not that it ever wasn't, but like we have all kinds of family offerings that if your kids don't want to stand or sit for 90 minutes, they can get up and do a bunch of stuff. So.
It's just there's always something, and it's great. I love going to. I go to so as many as I can.
New entertainment space. It's a new entertainment area. And dude, Bernie's Rock Shop is just a couple of blocks away.
You bet. Yeah, two blocks away. Good neighbor.
You should give away. You should do Precious Gem Night one night.
Precious Gemstones?
Precious Gemstones.
I'll put that in the suggestion box for the staff.
He's just full of great suggestions.
I'm just saying, since the gravy boat thing took a dive, maybe we could give away rocks or something more valuable. Something more valuable.
One of the things that while I have you, I wanted to ask you about is because I've seen it happen. You got to keep if you're out in the suites this week, you got to keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Because you're like on the pitch in the action. It's like.
You're close.
You could take one in the beak real easy.
Yeah, the environment at Breeze Stevens Field is totally unique. I think anywhere in American soccer that you're 10 feet from the action on all four sides.
Oh, man.
So you're like right in it. We have this old 99-year stadium, so it's really confined and tight. Yeah. But it makes it great that you're right there with the players.
Soccer in person moves so fast when you're there live.
You'll get sweat on you, man.
It's incredible. Yeah, it's fun to watch.
You have a new respect for the athletes.
For
when
sure.
You see them that close.
Those tree trunk sized thighs, dude. Not to make it weird, but I mean, Jesus Christ, are those guys?
Speed is
my God, yeah. The skill set's so cool.
In an average game, a midfielder will run 7 to 9 miles.
Are you kidding me?
We need him on our step challenge.
But like 7 to 9 miles in that 90 minutes.
That's
They're
incredible.
Just constantly moving.
Yeah. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. All right. So go over all the details one more time.
Yeah, forwardmadisonfc.com, and we're pushing our family pack, $21, gets you a ticket to the game, a meal, and a scarf. And then we're launching our beer as well with One Barrel, the Flockenschlager Lager, our official beer of Forward Madison.
Sounds
pretty good.
Yeah, it's been great.
I bet the can is beautiful.
It's a cool penguin/flamingo collaboration.
Let me see.
And we launch our home kit tonight.
Really good.
Yeah, good partnership with those folks. So we'll launch that tonight at an event at the stadium when we launch our home kit, and then game kickoff 6 p.m. Saturday night. Gates open at 5. See you there.
Oh hell yeah,
dude! Good to see you.
Likewise.
Welcome to the season, everybody. Springtime. We're alive. We made it.
We're back,
all right, man. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.